Good evening, Internet. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to another One Take Sunday. Technically, at this point, I needed to have watched Game of Thrones, and I'm going to. I will do a rant for that tomorrow. Tonight is about John Wick, because I said I was going to do a rant about it. I haven't yet. I don't want to waste any more time waiting for this weekend when John Wick 3 comes out, because I want to do a rant for that. Talk to you guys, we'll do conversation then, but right now, I want to do just a quick rapid fire thing for the first two movies. If you haven't seen it, by all means click away unless you're interested in hearing my synopsis for the first two movies, and we could talk about it from there. But either way, we're going to jump right in. Spoilers abound. Alright, ready for this? Give you a second to click away if you don't want any spoilers, just in case. Don't get mad at me. If you haven't skipped ahead by now or clicked away, I wouldn't be... I gotta breathe. Forgive me if I don't explain things right. I'm gonna try my very best. I still suck at this to this day. I don't care what anybody says. Let's go. One Take Sunday, John Wick rant. So first one. Everybody knows John Wick as an international assassin. You don't screw with this guy no matter what. And I can't emphasize that enough. No matter what, don't screw with this guy. He's too bad. Everybody knows the name. The whole thing starts off just with him reminiscing about his ex-wife who's passed away. Well, I guess I shouldn't say ex-wife, but his deceased wife. And basically she ends up sending him a dog as a present. It's like, hey, here's something, to remember me by. And skip ahead just a little bit. A couple of gangsters see the dog, see his fancy car. They're like, what's the price? We kind of want these. And he's like, they're not for sale. They show up to his house later, kill the dog, take the car, and that starts up this whole freaking franchise. Yes, just from them killing his dog and taking his car, we've sparked an international assassin to go back into the business. Seems a little ridiculous, but at the same time, I kind of respect it. Honestly, there's some humor in that. But anyways... So a lot of people would actually say that the whole movie is basically Keanu Reeves just shooting people. Like, it's an hour and a half YouTube skit of Keanu Reeves shooting people. And I guess, for the most part, you could say yes to that. That's kind of what it is. But if you really actually pay attention to the story, there's a bunch of gangs, they're all just trying to stop him from... Let's just go into this. So... he basically goes after the kid that shot his dog. He warns his dad, like, hey, guess what? Your son killed John Wick's dog. And he's like, oh shit. You really shouldn't have done that. And his kid's just like, it's just a f***ing dog. And he's like, it's not just a dog. It's John Wick's dog. They go through a whole, family argument because he wants to save his son, but at the same time they all pretty much know they're screwed. Long story short, skip to just blah, 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 blah. Skip a little towards the end. So John Wick kills the son. His dad wants revenge for John Wick killing his son, even though he basically gave him away because he was too chicken to just go ahead and say, go ahead, you're not going to get my son, kill me. He's going to find your son regardless, but yeah, no, he just gave away his son. So, yeah, his son died because... I swear I could do this better, but we're just going to keep going, push through. So his son is dead because of his dad telling John Wick where he was. Now he's pissed, wants to go after John Wick, sends an assassin after him, which the other assassin now is actually John Wick's friend, ends up saving his ass. The dad... I said I was going to do this rapid fire. Holy crap, I'm sorry, I'm thinking too much. Nope. So, I want to stop, but I just want to keep going at the same time. This is frustrating me. I got this, I'm right there. John Wick goes after the dad because he realizes the dad is now pissed at him stupidly. He actually ends up letting the dad stab him to gain leverage, and stabs him right back. Like, hey, guess what? You can stab me, I'll stab you. Let's call it a day. he ends up, so the dad dies, John Wick moves on, adopts another puppy, and basically the first one leaves off. He's got a new puppy. He still doesn't have his car, but he killed the dude that killed the first dog. And we go into the second one. Right away, he's at another gang place where they actually have his car, and let's just say he gets the car back, but not without it getting a little banged up because somebody just couldn't let the car go. It's John Wick's car, just leave it. You shouldn't have even had it in the first place. So now I gotta think a little bit more. So next up, he takes the car back a little banged up, but they're like, yeah, we can fix it in like 30 years. I hope you guys are keeping up with me. I'm sorry. By all means, skip ahead just a little bit if you need to. I do got this, though. I'm thinking way too much. So this one guy... Shut up. We get it. So this one guy... A new foreign gangster comes into the picture and basically says, John, I want you to kill my sister. The F, bruh? And John's like, no. And the guy's like, yes. You either kill my sister or I'm killing you and your new puppy. John Wick's like, all right. I warned you not to do this, but we're going to do it anyways. So he goes, he finds the guy's sister. She ends up realizing that John's there, slits her wrists, and he's like, double tap the head. I'm killing you. Sorry. I have to. And he ends up going after the brother anyways. But side plot to that, the sister's assistant is pissed that John Wick killed her. So he has to kind of duel with him on the sidelines. We all know where that goes. So he finally gets to the brother, and one thing I missed is that John Wick stays at a hotel throughout most of the series, and they have kind of a rule about battle on hotel grounds. Not just like a rule, but it's like a culture law. And you don't screw with that. Like, that's not just like, oh, it's a little rule, whatever. These guys can just forget about it. No. You screw with that rule, your life as you know it is screwed. I can't exactly think of the law itself off the top of my head, but if you know it, we're good. So he ends up chasing the brother, the one that actually asked him to kill his sister. He ends up chasing that guy to the hotel, and the manager, as he's holding the gun to the guy's head, the manager's like, John, do not do this. Like, basically panicking, like, please, we don't want this path. Don't shoot him. And before the dude can even really finish his scared rant, John shoots him, and they basically end up meeting in a park later, and he goes, well, I really didn't want to do this to you, but you know what's coming now. And John says, I know, but don't worry, I'll kill them. I'll kill them all. And he goes, well, congratulations. You are now excommunicado. So John ends up just running away at the very end of the movies, but if you're keeping up with me right now, basically, it's a really kick-ass movie. There's much more plot than I'm describing, and I hope you kept up with me. I really do. I'm sorry that this is 9 minutes, and like 2 of those minutes, I kind of blanked out. I apologize, but we got through it. I do believe that was actually, other than that little blank session there, that was good. That's the series. By all means, I still suggest you guys go watch those movies and catch up while you can before the third comes out. Or go look at somebody else's recap. But I appreciate you checking out my video. I hope you actually watch the whole thing. Subscribe to my channel for more amazing content. I'm going to do another John Wick rant after the third comes out. But that's the best that I can do. I really hope you enjoyed it. I actually love talking about it. I love this new movie series. If you guys know me and the Taken series, I'm obsessed with it. I love Liam Neeson. I love the character of Brian Mills. That whole thing, I don't care what anybody says. Great series. This now feels like Taken to me. It's a whole new like chapter for me in movie series. I love it regardless. Yeah, I'm excited. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Go check out the movies. Check out John Wick 3 when it comes out. There's no sponsor for this. I'm just saying I'm excited for it personally. I will do another rant on it. Come back for that. I hope I'm not talking in circles and annoying you guys. I'm trying my best. Now I'm talking rapid fire. Wow, I was thinking way too much. I do that a lot. Forgive me. Usually it's edited, but this is a one take Sundays. I gotta go watch Game of Thrones. I hope my battery's flashing. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you so very much for watching. As always, please smash that thumbs up button, smash the subscribe button, and I will see you tomorrow. I need to breathe. Love, peace, and chicken. Reese. Bam. Oh, I smacked the camera. Excuse me.